All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopefully lit. I want to start off in the book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So I just typed in, Google year 2035, and this is the image that popped up. And as you read it, it says Gardner on futurology in the year 2035. All right, now, even the movies that Esau creates, different commercials, comic books, things of that sort, Esau always, puts out this promising vision of what the year may look like. And I just gave an example of 2035. All right. So this is how he thinks. He thinks that what? His houses shall continue forever, that he is going to have continual rulership over the earth. Now, when you go to the book of Job, the 9th chapter, the 24th verse, it says what? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay. So as I speak, the earth right now is occupied under the hands of who? The physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, which is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He governs and rules the entire earth. As the scripture also say, let's go to the book of Daniel real fast. We could jump right back on point. Go to the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. It says, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand of the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth to whomsoever he will, and he setteth up over it the basis of men." Okay, so in this reign, this period right now, the person that is ruling is Esau Edom. Also, as the scripture says, time and chance happeneth unto them all. Okay, now Esau is in his time to rule, right? That's why the earth is in a state of destruction as it is today. Okay, the earth is in complete chaos, complete wickedness, complete lawlessness, perverseness, right? The earth is in a state of black. The earth is in a state of death, not life, because the person who is ruling. You can go to Proverbs, the 29th chapter. It says what? It says, let's just get it. Let's quote it. The book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. It says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn." So this is letting you know of who. This is another example to let you know of who is ruling the earth today. Because why? The people are in the state of mourning. Not only the men, the servants, the prophets, the ones that are crying of the abominations that are being done in the midst of, but look at the people. The people all across the world are in a state of mourning because the wicked is ruling. All right? People are in a state of distress. People are in a state of confusion. Right? When you look at the stats of the things of what people are going through, starting with America, Babylon, and Great, everything is at a high point, especially in the year 2020. So how much more year 2021? But see, they're leading things to believe that futuristic wise, things will somehow be better. All right. So this is what they push out here through their media. of in 20 whatever, okay, 20 and beyond, let's just say that, the earth will be better. Everything will be technological. Okay, flying cars, right? No one have to work because we'll have machinery doing all the work for you. See, this is what they're programming people's minds to believe. But going back to the point is they're doing all this because they believe they're going to have continual rulership on the earth. It's the book of Psalms 49, verse 11. Again, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So let's go touch on this, how they call their lands after their own names. So when you're dealing with America, all right, America was named after an Italian explorer named Amerigo Vespucci. All right. So this is who this land is named after. And another one we can go back to is Leo Scipius Africanus. He was if I'm not mistaken, a Roman general. All right. But once they conquer the areas that they conquer or found, as they say, discovered, that's what they use when they come to steal other people's land. The so-called white man uses discovery. Right? So, Slovakia. So yeah, so discovery, they put their stamp on it by naming the land after their own name. All right, what was that? Whose laptop? All right, so Slovakia. Right, so those are two examples. And there's many more. Okay? Because that's what he do once he conquers a land. So it says they call their lands after their own names. All right? So I got one more. Let's go to the book of Job 14, verse 5, because we know that Esau, what his little rulership that he has today, right? His plans is to continue and further control the world in complete wickedness, right? Let's go to the book of Job, chapter 14, verse 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, Salah, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So he cannot pass a certain boundary that the Lord has set before him. Even though he thinks he's going to have this continual rulership. In his mind, he thinks that. But see, he doesn't know that the Lord has already set his bounds of what he's not going to be able to pass. Okay? Just like far as dealing with this whole New World Order agenda, which he's trying to push on the whole world. How he wants to chip the whole world. Well, guess what? The Lord already said he was going to what? And basically in his sufficiency, okay, as he think he's going to rule, as he's trying to accomplish his New World Order, that the Lord is going to stop that whole thing. Okay? The Lord is going to pump his brakes, so to speak. So I just wanted to touch on that through the spirit. As you see these different commercials that he creates, as you see these different type of futuristic cars, what it's going to look like in the year 2051 and things like that. No, see, that's his imagination. All right, that's his imagination. It's cool because these things are not going to be able to be done. They're not. So with that, till next time, I want to say shalom.